It is safe to celebrate and celebrate you well. Hell, today is Cinco de Mayo, baby. Celebrate that win. Celebrate you changing so massively internally that now you're starting to see that external change ripple out into your world. You are changing. You have changed, and you need to start celebrating that change. Welcome, everybody, to Mistful Musings with Morgana. If you haven't liked and subscribed, hit those little buttons and make sure that you're getting all of these amazing weekly messages. So today is the 5-5 portal. The number 5 is all about change. Change through conflict, change through chaos, change through challenge. And challenge we have been. But all of that friction, all of this undertow pulling us under, and having us kind of struggle, 11:11 on the clock, struggle to manifest our new beginnings. We are starting to see that happen. That challenge, that struggle through that chaos, through that conflict has made you shift, has made you change from the inside out. And that, my friends, universe is saying, celebrate that. Celebrate that change and believe, this has been a theme in all of our videos, believe that you deserve it. Believe that good things are coming. And I think one of the big messages that have been coming through to me, through clients, through myself and everything, is this past programming that we have had, whether it's lack mentality, I really want a relationship and I see everybody's relationships and I bless them, but maybe they're just not for me. Maybe I'm gonna die alone. No, get that out of your head. No, you deserve that. Maybe I don't make enough to live. I'm just scraping by. Being rich, being abundant will never be part of my story. Stop, delete. No, reprogram. Abundance is your birthright. There are good things happening. There are good things coming. There are shifts that have already been put into motion. Why? Because you've done the work. You've shown up for yourself, and now you have to believe it. But when we slide back into programming, sometimes it makes it really hard to believe. And we have to kind of call ourselves out when we get those little friction moments, so it won't stop our forward progress, right? So recognize this week, moving forward, especially with Pluto moving retrograde in Aquarius, where you're being held back, and not even where you're being held back, where past versions of you are holding yourself back, where past stories of you are holding yourself back. If you're feeling or have the invitation, hey, like for example, go somewhere this weekend, you're invited this weekend, and you're like, no, I'm just going to stay here in the safety of my 4 walls. I'm going to stay home. No, get your ass outside, get your ass socializing. You never know who you'll meet. You'll never know what opportunities are out there as long as you're intuitively guided to do so, right? So make sure that you are seizing the day. Make sure that you are addressing what I'm going to call the rock in your shoe. Make sure that you are addressing, it's like the princess and the pea. One of my clients lovingly said that this week, and I was like, that's perfect. I'm going to use this. So thank you. You know who you are. Thank you for that symbolism. But what is the pea under your mattress that is bothering you still or holding you back from what is rightfully yours? Don't let that pea, don't let that rock, that annoying little rock in your shoe, stop you from taking a step forward. Because when you take a step forward, guess what? Universe will meet you there and give you a little lift. Not maybe the rest of the way, but a little bit of the way, right? It'll bring you from point A to point B. So this week, we are working on recognizing where we're holding ourselves back. What's the rock in our shoe? And making sure to celebrate the wins that you've worked so hard for and the change that is here for you. Our first card we get here out of our Light Seers deck or Light Seekers deck is the card of Leap. We have the full moon, release, that rock in your shoe. We see this woman jumping off the cliff, right? She's full sending it. She's trusting in the universe. And it says, you go first. The universe will catch you. And that is the message that I was downloading while I was prepping for this video is you go and the universe will meet you there and it'll give you a little lift. It'll give you a little ride the rest of the way. So beautiful confirmation leap, babe. Where are you holding yourself back? Take a minute, dump out your shoe, let the rock fall, and continue to walk. We need to have patience. And here's the turtle, right? Reminding us that this life, this journey is not a race, right? It's just a journey. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. And we're just walking, even if it's micro steps, even if we're not taking giant leaps off of cliffs, that's okay. Micro steps is still forward movement. Even if sometimes we move backwards a little bit, it's still movement, just as long as we don't stay back there, right? And get sucked back in our old stories or our old things that hold us back, our old challenges. We're done with that. Those are old stories. We're celebrating 555 on the clock. Thank you, Spirit. So have patience and have grace with yourself. Have patience with the process. The universe sees you. The universe did not forget about you. Keep going. And when you do, you move into alignment. Number 111. This just like happened to be on the bottom of the deck. And I'm like, okay, I'm short on time today. So I'm like, all right, I'm pre-shuffling, I'm pre-pulling some of these. And so here we are. 111, master manifestor number, alignment. Where do you feel aligned? Where do you feel expansive? Where do you pull from? When you have the courage to leap and celebrate your internal change and have patience and trust that the universe will help you, when you're addressing the rocks in your shoes, you will seek alignment. It will naturally flow to you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to force. You don't have to push. You just have to keep going. And it says your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. What do you want? And also, with the patience card, we can be patient. We can also say to the universe, you know what? I want it now. The more that we think like we exist in lack mentality, or the more we're like, well, other people, and it's coming to me. And yes, it's sometimes we got to work and we got to be patient. But also, is it always going to come to you? When do you say to yourself, drop this in the comments, what I seek is seeking me and is here now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, drop that in the comments. So flow into alignment, friends. It is here. It's lining up for you. Don't let that rock in your shoe stop you from stepping forward and accepting your abundance. We also, and I'm covering it because there's nakedness. Also on the bottom of the deck, we got the World card, which means it's completion. There's something, major arcana, dead, done, and over with. What do you need to let go to embrace your full change? A cycle has ended, and now it is time for you to step into brand new movements and cycles. All right, we're going to throw some tarot out here. Yes. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. We come out with weekly videos and some other little bitty bits during the week. Okay, so the first one is the Three of Swords in the reverse position. You're coming out of heartbreak. Something that has broken your heart, something that's torn you down, torn you apart is ending. You are literally, and we talked about this last time, you are freeing yourself from the shackles of the past. Hell yeah, that's a freaking moment of celebration. Next card we get here is the Ten of Pentacles. Again, celebration. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck, man. You got everything you want. Family, abundance, good job, money coming through you, healthy, wealth, like joy. Celebrate that shit. Celebrate it, right? We worked really hard to come to the end of something. You got some massive things coming in. It's the end of heartbreak. Celebrate it. The next card we got here is the Chariot. And what did I say today? I said you were being carried somewhere holy, right? The universe would meet you there and carry you the rest of the way. The Chariot represents that. The Chariot is bringing you forward in balance. Your shadow side is balanced. Your light side is balanced, and you are going somewhere holy. The universe has met you and is carrying you the rest of the way. And we finish off, how perfect, and I'm going to cover this because, again, we got nakedness. We end with the Star. It is truly a wish come true. It's a bright point in the deck. And what you can't kind of see here is It's a balance. It's also a card of balance. So making sure that you're in balance, right? You're not trying to push through too fast, forcing things to happen. You're not ignoring the stone in your shoe. You're believing in yourself. You're celebrating in yourself. And you're saying, yes, I deserve this. I'm having patience, but I also know that what I want and deserve is here for me now because I've done the work. And I'm ready to take a leap. I'm ready for universe to catch me, right? And carry me the rest of the way. I'm open. I'm open and willing to receive. Drop it in the comment. I'm open and I'm willing to receive what is rightfully mine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Imagine yourself, open arms, soft eyes, smile on your face, receiving what is yours because it is yours, friends. You've made a wish upon a star. You've done the work. You've managed the chaos, the confusion, the conflict that made you change. 11:11 on the clock, made you change, shifted you in ways that you never thought you'd be shifted. And it's not a time to suffer anymore. It's a time to celebrate. And also don't let that rock in your shoe, don't let that pee under your mattress stop from holding you back. Call it out. Deal with it. It's something internal. It's an internal old program. Call it out so that you can have your moment of celebration. All right, friends, this is your reading. I am wishing you lots of love and blessings. Take care.